The GT-1000 is BOSS's flagship amp and effects processor. The GT-1000 continues to evolve through ongoing firmware development, with expanding features like new amps and effects, bass guitar support, and other functionality enhancements as requested by you guys. I'm delighted to introduce to you today some of the new functionality of version 3. The version 3 update contains a variety of new effects and preamps for both bass and guitar players, including the newly added manual and pedalboard modes. If you are familiar with using individual stomp boxes on a pedalboard, you'll love how easy these new modes are to use. You'll probably be very familiar with the patch-based operation of the GT-1000. But if you need to extend control within a patch by use of onboard foot switches, manual mode could be extremely helpful. Manual mode allows you to simply create on-off access to commonly used functions. You can apply these patch by patch or to the whole system. In the previous version, you can do something similar using assigns, but manual mode allows for a more simple setup and get more from your patches really easily, and all without having to attach additional control switches. The all-new pedalboard mode takes an even more direct approach for players wanting a more traditional stomp box experience. This is basically your stomp box pedalboard inside your GT-1000 and exists outside of your regular patches. You can access your go-to effects at any time, and even get super easy access to top-level controls, just like an individual pedal. So for example, on a delay, I can quickly access the feedback and delay time by adjusting the parameters directly under the screen. On a phaser, I can quickly adjust the rate and depth. It's as close as you can get to a stomp box pedalboard, but a lot smaller, lighter, and without all the cabling. You can assign anything in your effects chain to any of the switches, and of course your effects chain can be changed to any order. As you can see, pedalboard mode is super simple, but you can also have access to a massive selection of high-quality onboard effects and highly expressive preamps. It can be used as your virtual pedalboard. I personally find this mode really useful when I'm inspired and jamming and I don't want to go through tons of patches and I want to edit things on the fly. Lots of players, I think, will actually exclusively enjoy using this mode. The GT-1000 version 3 update includes 13 new AIRD output selects. Using these output selects will help you optimize your sound in conjunction with your guitar amp. In addition to the current selection, Boss Katana 50 and Next Tone are newly added. Also, classic tube amp selections including Fender Twin Reverb, OX AC-30, Marshall JCM 2000 and much more. Typically, with modern amp modelling, the amp is modelled separate from the speaker. But in reality, the amp and the speaker are an interconnected electrical system. The new AIRD technology considers the amp and speaker as a complete system in order to capture the electrical interaction between the amp and the speaker, from input to speaker output and everything in between. The result is a touch-sensitive dynamic amp tone that not only sounds great, but feels great under the fingers. AIRD, or AIRD, is fully integrated into the GT-1000's amplifiers at every level, so you will always experience their authentic sound and interactive response with any setup. The GT-1000 version 3 update delivers unmatched sound quality and musical expression with its ultra-powerful DSP and industry-leading 32-bit 96K internal processing and sound conversion. You can get more information and download the new BOSS GT-1000 version 3 update at boss.info.